Hey there everybody. Today I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the LG V20's camera app. I'll open that up here. And so we got the interface here. This is the auto. We've got the flash. You can change the direction to the front camera and the back. We've got these filters here, which I'm not a huge fan of, but some people like filters. We've got the modes to change, which is auto. We've got pop out, which I don't see a purpose for this. I'm sure someone can figure that out. Multi-view, which so it takes this first, then this section, then this one. So you start that one, then it does that, and the main. But the weird part is I can't seem to figure out how to swap these cameras around. So it's kind of stuck with the front camera, the back, and the back. So it's using the front camera and the two dual ones. So it would have been nice if you could swap which direction and which cameras go to which. And here you can record for 3 seconds or touch and hold up to 60 seconds. You can do panorama. And then slow motion. And this is for video recording. Play that back. You can also do time lapse. And I like to stick to auto. But up here, you can see there's the trees. And so you've got the normal lens, and you've got the second lens, which does the wide angle. So you can get much more in your shot. You can see in the camera samples they'll be pretty nice for a big landscape photo. So say I had the hot air balloon, I could take a nice detailed one here, and then if I wanted to fit the whole landscape in, maybe some extra stuff, it would look like a fisheye lens. And I can move right out. So then I don't really have, in a split second I can do almost like a panoramic shot, but I don't have to like take the time to go all the way across. And this does the job pretty well. If I flip that around, I can do that with the front sensor as well. So there's the regular, and then it does a wider one. But what's interesting is this must be done in software because there's only one camera in the front this time, where the V10 had 2. And the back of the V10 had 1. So down here we've got the settings, so you can have the photo size set to 4:3, 8 megapixel. So that's the second lens. So you can change the lens settings for both of them. For the regular camera, I have it set to 60 megapixels 4:3 because I want the higher megapixel count. By default it came with the 12 by. By default, it came with the 16:9 12 megapixel setting. And you can go all the way down to 3.4 megapixel 1:1. I don't know why you would want to do that. But then the video resolution, there's Ultra HD, which is 4K. There's Full HD, 1080p, and 60 frames a second. You got Full HD, and then HD. So that would be 720. And then it has the auto HDR, you can have it always on, you can have it off. It's got a timer you can set, 3 and 10 seconds. It's got the cheese shutter, so if you say cheese, smile, whiskey, kimchi, or LG, it'll take a photo. Tracking focus, so it can track and maintain focus on a moving object, but this is only for Full HD and HD, not for 4K. Steady recording. Tag locations, you got the grid, and you can change it to a simple view. So this you just tap, and it takes the picture. That I don't care for so much. And this is the manual camera part of the app. So you've got this area here. You can change your white balance, and it's got the dial right on the side. You can change the focus, manual focus, or autofocus. So if you want manual focus, the parts that are in green, like a zebra effect, can be in focus, and then when it goes out, you can't tell what's green. So then if you go more in focus, you can see all that green area is in focus. And then you've got the EV, the ISO, the shutter, and the AEL. So the auto focus exposure, or the auto exposure lock. And then here you've got the manual video, which is a nice feature to have. You can do all those different manual settings right there. But then what's nice is that you can do the microphone, so you can choose the direction that you want the microphone to pull from. It can be in the figure 8, or it can be more on the, so it's coming from the front. It can be more that it's coming from the back. And it's got a wind noise filter. You can set the gain, the LCF, and the LLMT. So on the back we have the two sensors. We've got the wide angle and the normal. And then we got the flash and the laser autofocus. And on the front we have the front camera, which is 5 megapixel. And on the top we have a microphone, bottom we have a microphone, and I'm not sure where the third microphone is. I haven't been able to find it. The bottom there's a speaker. I would say it's mediocre, it's average. It's not going to give you HDC boom sound or the Nexus 6P's front-facing stereo speakers. It's similar to what the Samsung Galaxy S7 would have, or the iPhone of last year. Another thing I wanted to mention was this thing right here. So say you take a picture. You want to take a picture of this right here. Take a picture. And up here it's going to show a share button. So you can tap that and you can choose how you want to share it. So you can do Instagram, say messaging, email right away. You can write on it, send it via Bluetooth. What other options? So pretty much all the other apps you can choose from. And then it'll be an Insta share. So say I want Instagram, just tap on that. And it'll pull it straight into Instagram. And so you can see with my camera samples, it takes really great photos in the bright light. Low light, it could be hit or miss. Sometimes it takes pretty good shots, sometimes not so great. There's a lot of processing happening. With the video, the normal lens did a much better job with details, and if you swap to the other 8 megapixel shot with the wide angle lens, you can definitely tell the difference with detail. It'll almost start looking like a painted picture. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll have other videos up of the V20 and hopefully some other phones.